Hi, I am Professor Correa, and I am the teacher for AAA at Pikes Peak Community College. This is video number 2. Let's see, understanding and the expectations of college and university. You can find this on page 15 in your textbooks. So we've already talked about elements of surface culture and deeper culture. We're now going to get into the deeper culture of higher education and understanding what we as educators expect from you as you learn. So here's page 16, 8 key expectations that educators expect from students. Number 1, educators expect students to be responsible for their education. This is big. Possibly in times before, you were not expected to care or have a huge interest in the education that you were pursuing. Here, we really, really want you to be responsible for your education. They expect students to be mature and accountable for choices they make. Here are some concerns that educators express about students who lack personal responsibility: blaming poor performance on instructors or the book or the time that the class meets, believing whatever is going wrong is not their fault and they have nothing to do with it. We want you to take responsibility for everything that you're doing and contributing to in your education. Number 2, educators expect students to be highly motivated to succeed. All right, so let's say you don't like your math class. You're still responsible for being excited in that class. You have to find a way. You have to find a way to make it personally exciting so that you succeed. Educators expect students to make college an important priority to their lives, and when necessary, to sacrifice the pursuits for academic work. Oftentimes you'll hear instructors say that school is now your job. You are entering an entry level for the career that you want. Finding a way to talk to family, to friends, to coworkers, to employers, and let them know that, hey, I'm entering school, and that's got to be kind of not my number one focus. If you do a majority of the housework or cooking or cleaning or childcare in your house, you need to have a conversation with the other people in your house and talk to them about how school needs to be a number one priority for you. Under number 2, oftentimes students will expect instructors to motivate them. I'm not here to motivate you. I will motivate you because I love this class so much and I love the material and I'm kind of an optimist. But I'm not here to entertain you. You have to find a way to ignite that fire within you. Page 17, number 3. Educators expect students to attend classes regularly and complete all assignments to the best of their ability. They expect students to apply effective organizational skills so they can complete their work without supervision or hand-holding. All right? This is now your job. How are you going to find out how to complete an assignment if you can't find the directions or don't know how to turn it in? 1 would be make it up. 2, ask me during class, send me an email, not 2 minutes before midnight when it's due. Or how about ask a fellow classmate? We expect you to attend regularly and complete all assignments to the best of your ability. Number 4, educators expect students to collaborate with peers and make use of available help to achieve academic success. We expect students to work well with others and seek assistance from instructors and campus support, such as tutoring, counseling, and advising. You may have come from another educational system where asking for help from your fellow peers was not encouraged. We definitely encourage that in higher education. Ask your fellow classmate about an assignment, about expectations, about something you missed, about notes in class. Ask them first and then come to us. And if you need tutoring, counseling, or advising, all those are available on every campus, and I can lead you in those directions. All right, page 18. Number 5, educators expect students to change when what they are doing is not working. This is huge. I will say this a million times in class. If something you are doing is not working, you have to be able to pivot. I have students who say, "Oh, I haven't started my paper yet. I like to just cram it in the night before it's due." No, that usually never works. Your English professor and I will teach you how to do an outline for a paper, and we expect you to use that outline, and we expect you to decide that if cramming before a test or cramming a paper before it's due the next day is not working, that you pre-plan that and pivot and try something else. We will encourage it every single day that you are in class. If studying in a group or studying with music playing or the TV on your couch, if that's not working, you have to be willing to change. If you are a perfectionist and you want every assignment to be perfect, you might have to decide that that's not working for you and you have to pivot. So, number 5 is big. Number 6, educators expect students to demonstrate a passion for learning. Again, with the igniting your own fire, we're not here to entertain you. You need to find a way to enjoy every single thing you do. Even if the enjoyment is, I'm going to make $1 million off of this, or 1 week, week 2, week 3, and you do a countdown just to get through it, you have to find a way to motivate yourself. All right, page 19. Number 7, educators expect students to manage their emotions as well as the emotions of others in the service of their goals. Phew, this is big. Educators expect students to experience normal human emotions but resist impulses or disrespectful choices that will sabotage their success or the success of others. I'm going to read some of these bullet points. Letting fear guide their decisions and not attempting the work because they are afraid of failing. Put something in that drop box. Get points any way you can. Ask me later. Resubmit it for a better grade. Do not let fear, being afraid of failure, cause you to procrastinate. Manage those emotions and get through that fear. Being judgmental and hurtful to other students on purpose, especially those who are different from them. Never speaking during class discussions for fear of being criticized or judged. Let me tell you, number 1, you are in the adult world now. We are not here to bully you. If you get a teacher who is bullying you, you need to talk to them or come talk to me and we'll send you to the dean. You are an adult and you are equal in every respect in higher education. So find a way to manage those emotions and focus on yourself. Do not be sidetracked by the people around you. Friends that want to go out for drinks or pizza, a family that needs you to stay all Sunday afternoon for lunch, and you need to do some homework. Set some boundaries there. So we'll talk more about number 7 so that you can succeed. Number 8 is our last one in this section. Educators expect students to have realistic self-confidence about themselves and their ability to succeed in college. Educators expect students to be self-assured without being arrogant. Here are some concerns. Pretending that you know it all. They don't, but are afraid to let others know of their personal insecurities. Page 20. Quitting when they encounter the slightest hint of that college may be more than they can handle. Some students are too brittle, taking every setback as a reason to give up. All right, so you may be coming from a culture where you didn't have much power or much opportunity to give your opinion. In higher education, we want you to give your opinion. We want you to practice being wrong. We want you to practice being right. We want you to find success. And in any way that is needed, I mean, that is exemplified, we want you to do it. Raise your hand, talk in class, throw incredible ideas out there. We want to know because we can benefit as well. And we want to encourage you as you take those risks. Okay. We want your opinion. You are now in the adult world and your opinion matters. Sometimes is more important than ours. All right. So that is the section, video number 2, understanding the culture of higher education. We'll see you in the next video.